Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm doing another reading apparently. This was not planned. Okay, Spirit, what is the reading for the collective today? What is the reading for the collective today? Four of Swords. Okay, so rest. Rest, rejuvenation, take a break. You've been working too hard. You've been pushing yourself. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So you've been just gathering materials, gathering resources, planning your battlefield. Okay. So Temperance. Let me just read Temperance out loud. That's 14. I am the key to keeping your head. The Temperance card shows the figure of an angel pouring liquid from one vessel into another. This indicates that feelings are able to flow freely. It may signify a guardian angel watching over us. The card represents balance, healing, harmony. The fool has learned to master his thoughts and feelings and can now have harmonious relationship with the others. We should act in moderation. Compromise is the key to any problem. We have the ability to manage a situation and resolve problems. Events will run smoothly and success can be achieved. This card indicates that good relationships are possible. Yeah, so it seems like you need to rest and maybe spend time with the people that matters to you. Just be there for them emotionally, and yeah, just try to be harmonious. So yeah, so it's resting, spending some time with the loved ones, another measure, the Hierophant. The Hierophant, I'm reading out loud. I haven't touched Tarot in a while, so I'm wisdom in all its forms. Heed me and prosper. Also called the High Priest or the Pope, the Hierophant is a wise teacher, priest, or counselor to whom we may turn at times of personal crisis. Like the High Priestess, the Hierophant is seated between two pillars at the entrance of the temple. However, unlike the High Priestess, the Hierophant represents the outer trappings and traditions of religious practice. At this stage in his journey, the fool must find meaning and seek answers to questions about the purpose of his life. This card indicates that we may be searching for meaning in life, or we need to approach a situation with a philosophical outlook. Yeah, so yeah, basically you're trying to reorganize what actually matters to you by resting, taking time for yourself, and spending it with the loved ones, and just find how you really feel about things. And where you are going on with your life. Stuff like that. The Emperor. Well, this is then pursuing and being in the masculine energy. The Emperor is a wise one. The Star. Oh my god. All the good arcanas are coming out. You guys are on your way to becoming a star. Or is a star. And then we have Ten of Cups. Okay, clarify the Seven of Cups, Spirit. No, sorry, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Oh, okay. So you're leaving a situation that no longer is working out for you. You don't feel somehow emotionally fulfilled in that situation. And then we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Achievement, attainment of goals, satisfaction, experience gain, rest and regeneration. Yeah. So coming back to resting and regeneration. So somehow you achieved something, you've left a situation, you took your time to rest, and yeah, basically the spirit is saying you've been working hard, you need time to rest, spend it with your loved ones, and leave situations that no longer is working out for you. And we have the Emperor here. I really need to classify Emperor and the Star. So Emperor is for I am the responsible leader who always knows the right action to take. The Emperor is the card of fathering and indicates focus and the energy of accomplishment. The Emperor challenges the Fool to build something lasting to be proud of. The Fool is asked to make a decision about what he wants and what he values most in the world. He must then set out to achieve his goal. It will require hard work and unwavering determination, and he will be judged on his abilities and the way in which he exercises responsibility. When this card is drawn, someone in a position of authority may offer advice that should be taken seriously. Okay. The stone is 70. I'm hope, bright as Sirius in the night sky. The star is a welcome symbol of hope, inspiration, and rebirth to the Fool. Fool is the wake of the difficulties and uncertainties encountered in the Devil and Tower cards. In this card, we see a star shining brightly in the sky above a beautiful woman who is emptying jugs of water into a stream. It represents feelings being returned to their source. Healing is possible and our sense of well-being is renewed. There is hope for the future and new possibilities are beginning to form. We are ready to give and receive love. The star promises change for better. This is a good time to meet new people, apply for jobs, and aspire toward what is really important to us. Yeah, I think the overall message in the spread is basically you've been working hard, or you've been trying to accomplish something, and you've been just, pouring out your energies into that, but the spirit is telling you to rest now. It's telling you to take time for yourself. Okay, so take time for yourself, spend it with the loved ones, really explore what emotionally doesn't balance you, and leave that situation if it doesn't balance you. So basically saying you need to heal your emotions. You need to leave the situations where you are emotionally drained, and you need to like, how do you call it, you need to go back to the source. That is saying you need to go back to yourself and find that voice within your inner child and ask, is this really what I want? Am I just, delusional? Am I just delusional being in this situation? Am I really just, trying to just hang in there because I've been working hard towards this situation? And do I really feel fulfilled? I need to really be brave and look at what is no longer emotionally fulfilling me and move on. Pour it back to yourself, all your emotions, for resting, rejuvenating, healing. And yes, take responsibility for yourself. Do not let other people be responsible for your emotions. You are responsible for your own emotions, okay? And take wisdom in that you are actually looking into yourself. This is where self-love begins. Yeah. I'm sorry, my voice is like super hoarse. I don't know why. I guess I had a massive download yesterday with the cards. It's been a while since I've taken up tarot, but I'm kind of in a transitions period right now, so I had these tingles traveling through my body all over yesterday, and I had a massive soul reading yesterday. It was phenomenal. I wish I could share it with you guys someday. And also, if you guys have intuition about something, just just trust that despite how the reality plays around you, intuition comes from within your higher self. It comes from all the timelines happening at once, and there's a click where that something needs to be done, something needs to be looked for. And I've had this all my life, you guys, the intuition, this nagging feeling, and most of the times I've been ignoring it because there is so much responsibility in it. And somewhere in my life I have become so afraid of responsibilities because I've seen how much effect I can have on other people, and it scares me that people can rely on me and I might not be able to fulfill, or always be there for them. It's a huge responsibility, and I know I take it like I make it way bigger than it needs to be because I really want to enjoy my time with other people. But at the same time, I don't feel I just, if I allow it, people lean into me and I have to take responsibility. So usually I'm distant with people and I come across cold, but But I realized it's just the way I am. And I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but I hope this helps some people who are going through the same things. Because honestly, you know, if you're working, if you're here, if you have awakened your soul purpose, also transiting from your south node to north node and trying to find the balance in between, it takes a lot of work without all the outside influences, you know, outside people, because there is a lot of work, there's a lot of shadow work to be done. And then when you untangle just a bit, when you're brave enough to just really look at yourself and understand why you're a coward sometimes, then the whole chapter opens and it is super huge. It is so huge. I don't know. I don't know how to work with this, but I have become aware just a bit, and I think that's the start. But I think it's gonna take me multiple lifetimes if I do not get lost again. And yeah, honestly, it's a miracle to be human. It's a miracle to be alive. Because when you're not materialized into a 3D world where you can shift things, you know, and you can, if you can shift things, you can manipulate the vibration. Okay. And what do I mean by shift things in 3D? It means you know, you have a purpose. Maybe you want to become an engineer, maybe you want to become a dancer, maybe you want to be an artist, maybe you want to be a comedian. Okay, so just that is a shifting. You're shifting in your soul. You're growing, you're learning here, you're learning mentally, you're expanding your awareness. And that is what I mean by shift things. This continues throughout the human lifetime. And when you no longer have a tangible form, this, it is very hard to shift the vibration your mind is set on, or your entire soul is set on. Because every time you're here in 3D, your vibration can shift. Okay, so when you're no longer in 3D, when you no longer have a tangible form, your vibration can get stuck on a certain frequency, and it is very difficult to shift your vibration once you're in the spiritual realm, unless sometimes your family who's in 3D can send you thoughts and can send you, you know, frequencies that can shift your perspectives. This is all so connected. I'm channeling something. This is some channeling stuff. I don't know. But what I'm saying is your human life really matters, and treat it with love, with higher frequencies. Okay. And if there is a chance where you can confront your own demons, I know it's a difficult thing. Be brave and do it anyway. Okay. You have to be brave, and being brave doesn't mean like, you know, fighting it. It means hurting, and in that hurt, not wanting somebody else to experience that hurt. Okay, As soon as you learn that you are projecting your hurt into others and you want to shift that energy, you don't want what happened to you happening to others, you shift towards healing, and that's where you continue despite being hurt, despite feeling like, it's hard to take one step after another, hard to do one day after another. You do it, you keep doing it, and somewhere in there you will find something within you that wants to be healed if you're true enough to yourself. Okay. Have a good time, you guys. Bye.